Okay, so let's us start. So we spoke about what we spoke about so far. We spoke about transition month, like what it means. What did we do last week? I feel like my mind's gone completely blank. Oh, we spoke about specials and where to find out all the discontinued items and stuff. So that was cool. This week we are talking a little bit about what to do with your old catalogues, what to do with your testers, and about like launching the new catalogue, different ways that you can do that. So yeah, we'll get started. I've got a couple of bits that I want to show you first, and then I'll sort of open it up to everyone else. And I know Nat's going to have a quick chat about a type of launch party that she's done that was really successful. I think the original idea came from Leanne Hopgood, didn't it, Nat?
Was it that one?
Yeah. I came up with it all on my own.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, scrap that. Natalie came up with the idea.
Yes, Natalie came up with it in Australia. Leanne came up with it in New Zealand.
New Zealand, so that's like pretty much, yeah, okay. So let's talk about the catalogues and the discontinued testers first. So if you're brand new and you are thinking, what am I going to do with all these? There's a few bits and pieces that you can do. Me personally, I'm using my discontinued testers this year to send out to people that are like that order a lot from me and are my Scentsy Club members. So I'm just gonna I come up with, I saw I posted on Skies a little while ago something about a discontinued testers and what to do with them. I came up with my own, so I'm just going to show it to you. So you guys can see it. So can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, but basically this is what I came up with. I just did it on Canva, and I'm going to send like a selection of the discontinued testers to everybody that's with me for Scentsy Club at the minute, or orders a lot from me and I want them to join Scentsy Club. This is what I'm going to be sending with a little pack, a little bag with the discontinued testers in. I've got a QR code on there. If they scan it, it takes them through my, bless you, takes them through to my website. That and straight to the Scentsy Club page as well. So I did like 5 minutes to knock something up on Canva, you know, and however you want to do it. And the QR codes are all free, really easy to use. And I'm just going to send that out to my customers. That's going out this week and next week, so I can just get rid of them all and post them out. So that's what I'm doing with my discontinued testers.
Where does that QR code take them? Sorry.
It takes them to my Scentsy website and to the Scentsy Club page, to the subscription page. So if you scan,
who do you use for QR code? What app did you use? Because I was looking them up and there was heaps of them.
Yeah, there's loads. QR Generator was the one that I use that's free.
Okay, that's what I found. Yep.
And so I've got like a QR code for my Scentsy Club, a QR code for Instagram, my VIP group, loads of stuff basically, and I shove them on all my cards and stuff now, because people are getting used to more and more using them. I mean, it just takes up a short amount of space. It's really easy for them to use. So yeah, that just directs them straight through to the Scentsy Club page on my website, where they can start looking at what it means to have a subscription and stuff. So I'll stop the share. So that's what I'm doing with my discontinued testers. With my catalogues, I haven't got loads this year. I've got no product sheets left. They've all gone. But my catalogues, I'm just going to be dropping them places. I'm putting them into like baskets and stuff and dropping them off wherever I can, really. They're all stamped up with my details on. And then I've got like a little sticker that I put on mine to introduce into my VIP club, so they can scan it and it will take them straight through to my Facebook VIP group, and they can join it there and then. So if I leave it somewhere and I don't get to speak to them, I'm just hoping that curiosity gets the better of them. They scan it and join, you know. So that's just something I'm doing.
Amazing.
It's technology, technology.
Yeah.
So
well,
yeah,
that's all the COVID stuff now. People are used to scanning, aren't they, with all that? So
absolutely, like over here in WA, we've got that Safe app, haven't we? That we have to use and use everywhere where we go. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with my catalogues and my testers. Please, guys, share what you're doing with yours. I saw Tammy, you were making up little packs, was you today?
Oh, that's for the new catalogue that's coming out. The catalogue survival kit.
Yeah,
I haven't actually got one here on me, but yeah, they're just fun little things with the new catalogue.
Yeah,
and it's got a little thing that says you know, a Band-Aid in case you cut yourself while you're flicking through, a napkin. Hang on, I'll grab one because I'm
Okay, cool. Cool. I just saw you post today about it and I thought, well, I'll ask you.
All I did.
Napkin,
Oh no, here she is. Never mind.
napkin to wipe the drool from your chin, a label to mark it as yours, a Band-Aid for any paper cuts as you flip through excitedly from page to page, pen and wish list, no explanation needed, chocolate to sustain energy, and I just put some little Milky Ways in there, coffee and tea to keep you awake while flipping through late. I've got heaps and heaps of coffee and tea sachets because I'm one of those people that takes everything that's not bolted down at a motel. And
I love that.
Post-it notes for marking your favourite pages and products. I've actually stuck them onto the bottom of a wish list that goes in there, so that way they can just grab them off and put them on their page.
Awesome.
And there's heaps of them. And then just the plastic Scentsy bag to keep your catalogue clean.
Love it.
Very creative.
So what is it?
Not sure how much it's actually going to cost me to send the ones that I have to.
But do you know what? This is every 6 months, and that's what you got to think. That's what you got to think
Yeah.
about. So it might cost you a little bit now, and you might not get the sales in February. So I think sometimes people think, we're going off the subject a little bit now. Sometimes think, right, February launches, it's all going to be absolutely crazy, and everyone's going to buy all the new stuff. Sometimes that doesn't happen. For me personally, and can only talk for me personally, I tend to warm up in the catalogue season. So I tend to take it a little bit slower, and my customers sort of maybe cotton on a little bit later. I don't know. So I don't think, oh God, it's going to cost me a bit of money now, because I think just sending those catalogues out, you might not get them back in February, but March, April, May, you'll see them start to come through, Tam. So you're definitely doing something awesome to get them aware that there's a new catalogue out there. Is anyone...
Well, as it stands at the moment, I've only got 25 customers, but of those 25, I have to send probably 16 because a lot of the others are local. So I do have a stack that I can hand out. But it's trying to work out when to send them. I'm going to try and do it on Monday or Tuesday, because I don't want people to get them too soon and then start showing them on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this former or whatever. So trying to work it out where they are. The Perth ones, I could send them probably Thursday. It'll be closer, Thursday or Friday, but I've got a couple in Queensland. So.
You can send your Perth customers to me if you like.
Nice try.
So is anyone else doing something? Is anyone else doing anything different with their discontinued testers and their catalogues?
I've literally taken a black marker to mine and wrote 10% off wax bars for January. This catalogue ends soon. So nothing pretty like what you guys have done, but it's simple.
Yeah,
there's no point me wasting all this money on stickers and stuff. I wrote on those those catalogs probably about a week ago, and they're still sitting there. So, I tend to do things. I know you'd die inside, so I have to get them out. But if I'd gone and spent all this money on pretty stickers and done it all, and didn't get it out, I'd just be kicking myself. So I've done that. I'm going to get them out, pick up my game, take Connor as a little
ploy,
carrot dangler.
Yeah. But this is the thing, and this is why I love what we do, because everybody works so differently, and that's why these Wednesday calls are so good, because it doesn't matter. I've got a sticker that I've been using. Who cares? If you scribble it on the back of a catalogue, it does not matter.
Whatever works.
That's whatever works. Whatever you've got time for, do whatever you're going to commit to, whatever you can actually see through. Like Nat, she said, if I bought stickers, I know that I'm not going to go out and do it, so what's the point? So she's better off doing the marker, going out there and getting listen, this lady gets 2,000 PRV every month. So whatever you're doing with your black markers and not being organised is working. So it doesn't matter. Everyone's got different ways of doing things, and that's what makes it so cool to come together and have a chat about what we're doing. That's what
every time
I had an idea. Oh, you go now.
Sorry. every time me and Carly have a call, she always says, what do you want, Rara? I just said, I want to be organized. I want to have a system. But you know what? My system is exactly what I do. Hot mess, get it done, do what I can when I can, and it works. So I know that sounds ridiculous, but
It doesn't.
you've just got to do you, don't you?
It doesn't. And you can't morph people as a leader. Something I've like sort of discovered over the years is you can't morph people into doing what you want them to do, you know. So everyone works differently, and you have to let people be. Did you want to say something, Katie? You look like you're dying to say something. We all
Where do you
talk too
guys
much.
get your stamps made up for your like books? Because I want to stamp my books,
Yeah.
but obviously I have, because I've only been doing it like 3 weeks, so I have no idea where to even start.
It's a lot.
Pro
It's a
shop.
lot. Yeah. I did mine through Vistaprint.
Oh, right, okay.
So Vistaprint does stamps. Yeah.
Pro shop. Do they do them in the pro shop, Carly?
I don't know.
Yes.
You know how long ago I've had these stamps for so long.
They do the stamps.
I think I looked once and they didn't do them in the pro shop. You had to go through actual Vista.
Yeah. I very
Honestly,
rarely. Sorry.
You can go on Vista and get
They
stamps
still,
and
don't they?
stickers.
Don't they
And
do
yeah,
that?
I've got a stamp like that. Yeah.
And also this thing.
Well, this
You
was
can even go to you
This
can
was
go
just-
to Officeworks and get you can go to Officeworks and get a whole packet of plain stickers, and then you can change it up, print whatever you want on it. You can just write, you know, your name and your phone number and your website, or you can write basically like what Carly's just done. She's wrote up like a little QR code type thing.
Yeah.
So Officeworks sticker pack is amazing. Because
Hey, Katie, we're all so desperately to help you. It's like, this is what you could do. Do this. This is what you can do.
But if you go into Sensi Success, they've got the print your own labels, and then you just put the blank ones in your printer, and it comes up with the thing on the screen for you, so that you just put in your name and everything. And if you hit tab, you do it once and hit tab, it actually fills in all the rest of them for you.
I don't think I have ever in the nearly 4.5 years I've been doing this, 5 years, could I ever line those bloody things up?
Oh, no.
I got mine first go.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Screw
But
you, Tammy, screw you.
I did this before Pro Shop even was a thing. But
Yeah.
you can go onto Vistaprint and make your own stamp up really easily. You can go onto Vistaprint and make your own little stickers. Vistaprint's a real good spot. And then, like Nat said, if Officeworks do it. But where are you, Katie?
Yeah, where are you?
The UK.
Yeah, don't go
Okay.
to Officeworks. Don't go, because there's no.
A bit far.
But Vistaprint's a thing, hey. Vistaprint's a
Yeah.
thing.
I just got the stickers done on Vistaprint, and they're not very expensive,
No.
and they're just like got my phone, email, and website on, and I just stick them on the back.
Magic. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, so
Well,
we've
just
got-
touching on very quickly, I've got
Yeah.
a party on the 28th. So what I thought of doing, because I've actually got quite a few, I've got full packets of product sheets, was to, at the party, like I bought the discontinuing clipboards from the consultant store.
Yeah.
And I think I've got 15 of them. So each of the guests is going to get one of them with a catalogue and the discontinued flyer and all that sort of stuff. But what I was going to do is at the end of the night, get them because I'm doing a door prize, and on the back of the draw slip, I'm actually going to say friendship, 5 for friendship, where they have to refer 5 friends they think would be interested in Sensi. And then at the end of the night, however many names they've actually put on the back, I will give them a product sheet to give to that friend, or send it to them or whatever, or anybody else that they know of. And it's one way that I can still get my name out there, but also get rid of the product sheets, so that I don't feel so guilty that I have 100 of them sitting in my door.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Okay, so moving on to launching. So launching a new catalogue. So ordinarily, I'm going to share with you again what I'm doing this year. Ordinarily, I would do a home open. That's what I would recommend if you've been doing it a little while and you've got a bit of a customer base, do a home open. Get people around to smell the new scents. Katie, you can't do that at the minute. I can't do that at the minute because I'm living with my mum. So,
Wow.
so
She can be the
No. So, so I can't do that at the minute. So ordinarily I would do a home open. This is something that you can do, what I'm doing, Katie. So I'm doing, which I shared on Skies the other day, but for anyone that didn't see it, I'm doing party links this year. So it's my big thing this year for the new catalogue launch, because I can't have people come around. I've got parties booked in and stuff to do, home parties, but the party link is where I'm going this year with it, because I've had quite a bit of success with it, doing it individually before Christmas. So I've ordered the scent of the seasons, you know, the scent pack, the new season kit, so that's got all the bars in. So I'm going to make up loads of packs of the new scents for my customers, wax samples, catalogue, washer whiffs in the new Palm Breeze. Are you getting Palm Breeze, Katie? Is that your new washer whiff? I wonder what your scent is. Whatever your scent is, include that. So washer whiff sample, order forms, bits and pieces like that. And I'm setting them up a party link on my workstation, and I'm saying to them, you know, that the party would normally be run over 90 days if you left it open. I'm giving them 60 days, so I'm giving them February and March to fill the links in, and I'm just literally going to set up as many party links as I can for my customers, send all these packs out to them so they've got all the new fragrances, and then they've got 60 days to collect those orders. So it's just like a basket party, but on a much, like a pouch party on a much smaller scale. And they've got the party link, so they can just go in. This would be good for you, Katie, because you can't go out and get out into the community at the minute. Like for anyone in the UK that is on lockdown, they order on the party link, it gets shipped directly to them. They haven't even got to think about it. You haven't even got to think about it. You can send them a nice little thank you card afterwards once you get the notification that you've got a PWS order, and then hopefully at the end of the 60 days your customers have got a nice little pot of rewards to go at. So for me personally, because I can't do a home open, that's where I'm going this year with it, because it just makes my life a lot easier. Like I said, normal parties and stuff are being offered, and I would advise, if you can have a home open, have one for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm personally doing. So before Nat tells us what she did for her launch on a big scale for her customers, is anyone else, what are you guys doing for your catalogue launch?
I'm doing a home open.
You're doing a home open, cool. And how do you do that? Like, how do you advertise it? How do you get people involved?
I just go to my customers around that I know live around here that would probably come and see me. So it'd be a local thing only, but it'd be a personal message to them for anyone that's in the area. Yeah, so.
And by home open, what do you mean?
Well, for them, so I would let them know that they could come and have a smell of the new scents, pick up a new catalogue, have a smell of the Palm Breeze. I mean, if they didn't smell it before when it was out, Palm Beach Breeze, that sort of thing. And yeah, they can come over. If they happen to want something that I've got that's current or going out, and they want that, like a few wax bars that I've got left over in stock, they can choose those as well. But I won't be like putting it out there with that. It's more the new stuff.
Okay, cool. Anyone else want to share what they're doing? I know, Tam, you've sort of shared about your home party, what you're doing with your product sheets and stuff.
With that, Alison, could you advertise that on a buy and sell, like you're having a home open?
I could, but I've got a lot of customers down here, so I probably wouldn't need to, and I'd be a bit hesitant. I know you've done it before, Carly, haven't you, when you put on buy sell sites, which is good. I don't know, you have to check them out. You wouldn't want to random, as in random.
When I did my very first launch party, so I had total strangers come to my launch party because I had no one to invite. And I put it on mums groups, so that's where I sort of, because I just figured there'd be less serial killers in a mums group.
That's the only thing you have to be careful of, but that would be probably a good thing, is a mums group, or or even I would say to my customers, bring a friend, because then I trust my customer or my friend that I know, so I'm trusting them that they would bring somebody.
Will you do a door prize, Alison?
Yeah. Because I've got
that's another thing. Like, you can say you get like an extra ticket into the door prize if you bring a friend. Yeah, absolutely.
So there's all ways and means. Yeah.
Anyone else got anything else they want to share about what they're doing to launch? So I can just hear Sophie in the background.
She wants
I'm
mummy,
doing
not
an
daddy.
online party.
Sorry, Karen.
I'm doing an online party
Okay.
as well as because I'm going away right on
Oh, launch time.
because it's long weekend, Waitangi weekend. So
Ah.
I'm going away prior. So
You could always do it the weekend after, or you can leave your, this is just a suggestion, you can leave the
I'll
online
probably
party open.
I'll leave my online party open, but I'll do an open house once I'm back.
You bet. Yeah.
Because then that way they can smell them as well, you know. So yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
that, again, it's like that slow release thing. You don't have to get everybody in that on the. You don't have to like have everybody on the 1st of February that you've ever breathed Scentsy on, like having seen the new catalogue. It will take time, you know, to like get it out there and start chatting with your customers and stuff. So don't freak out if you're.
I haven't advertised yet, and I've got 3 orders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so we've got like another 10-15 minutes left of the call. I'm going to hand it over to the beautiful Natalie McLean, who is going to tell us a little bit about what she did for one of the launches that she's done previously. Was a little just better, it's outside of the box thinking on a bigger scale. It's really good if you've got like a good solid customer base. So for someone like you, Kate, who's been in it 3 weeks, take notes now, because this will be you in 6 months' time when you're ready for your next catalogue launch. And you, Tam, with your 25 customers, like that's going to grow to like double, triple over the next 6 months, and you'll be ready like next time to really smash this out. So over to you, Mrs. McLean.
Thank you. I know a few of you have heard this before because I did do it about 1.5 years ago or a year ago. So I have spoke about it before, but basically I wanted to give back to my customers. So every catalogue launch, I've always had my VIPs come to my house. I've put on a few cakes, cookies, whatever, juice, coffee. And I've actually had a good turnout every time. I've never had like 2 people come, and it really depends on how I used to word it to who would actually come. If I ever said, and now this will work differently for everybody, if I ever said like open house, come anywhere between 9 and 2, I'm here all day. I know this works for some of you, but no one would ever show up because it's not set in stone. I'm not technically inviting people. I don't know. It was different. So I've always said, come at 10:30 for some brekkie, smell the new testers, look at the new catalogue, order if you like, but no pressure to buy. I'll even have things on hand to take away that day if you want it. So all my customers, my VIPs would come, even if it was just for a coffee and a flick through, but I always got at least a qualifying party order. So after a few years of doing it, I decided, after hearing Leanne over in New Zealand did something very, very similar, I decided to jump on the bandwagon and do it. I am not, people probably do think I'm a confident person, but I'm not. I'm full of anxiety. I take medication daily, but I wanted to take my business to the next step, and I wanted to thank all my customers for helping me earn all these trips that I've been on, and you know, being able to survive 3 years rather than the 6 months that I thought I'd last. So anyway, I put out an invitation to everyone. I wrote it out pretty on the computer and I sent it via Messenger because all my customers are on Facebook. However, if they weren't, it would have been through the mail. And it was really pretty, and I hired out a hall. I was going to do it at my house, but decided that people might feel uncomfortable or might think it's just another party where, you know, oh, it's, you know, she just wants me to come and buy stuff or whatever, which is never the case, but you know. So I hired a hall out thinking people would be more likely to come and think it's more of a night out sort of thing to get away from the hubbies or whatever. So I said ladies only night. Of course, my husband was there. I'm surprised he actually came. But I just wanted to give back to them. So I said to them, there's going to be champagne on arrival, nibbles, a door gift or door prize. I can't remember what I said, and some games.
You did little gift packs.
Yeah. So I did like a little gift pack with the Scentsy plastic bag. Inside I put the new catalogue because obviously everyone was coming for the event and it was like day 3 of the release. So it had a catalogue in it, some samples. What else did I do? a pen, a wish list, just little bits and bobs. And I honestly used the discontinued smells, which I kick myself a little bit for doing. But because they came back in clearance, everyone that said, oh my gosh, that scent you gave me was so good. And I was stressed because I was like, why did I do that? Because now they're no longer. But I said to them, you know, I'll keep an eye out. Right. Within a week or two, I think they hit clearance. So I could then contact them and let them know that their favorites were in clearance. But I always have quite a lot of stock on hand when it comes to being discontinued. So I did have most of the scents available anyway. So I invited, quite a lot of people. I think I had about 45 people come. I hired out a hall, put on the nibbles and the drinks, like I said. Everyone came, and I think I can't even remember how much I got now, but I think it was close to 18 to 2,000 in sales. Everyone had a great night, and I played a game called The Price is Right. So people were coming up and guessing the price of the whiff box that I had on display, a new warmer, and say the laundry love bundle, something that they're not particularly familiar with because I know my customers, and whoever got the closest would then win the prize. So it was all just a little bit of fun. So someone walked away with a $51 whiff box for free, literally just for attending and playing, and that was me giving back. At the end of the day, I didn't expect as much as I did. I thought, I might get a few orders, but it's more to say thank you and here. And like I said, I got $1,800 in orders or something like that. So I think all up, it cost me probably about $100 to do because I hired a hall. I rented out the hall, bit of champagne and a bit of nibblies, so all up $100. And then I used my free and half price credit to make up the whiff boxes and things like that. So like I said, you don't have to be out of pocket a heap. You can give samples of your old testers. You can make up your own little whiff boxes and use the credit from a mini warmer to sell. So little things like that, or to give, should I say. It's just nice to give back. So obviously for those that have only been in it a few months, maybe, build up that customer base and think about doing it in another catalogue launch or two. But yeah, if you've got 25 customers, Tan, that's when you can say, bring a friend. And I think that's what I did. I said, bring a friend on the invite and you'll get an extra raffle ticket on entry. So obviously you can do personal raffles. You know, I'm not charging for the raffle ticket. It's just simply a game. So anyone that brought a guest, I gave them an extra raffle ticket and they went in the draw to win. I can't even remember what it was now. I had that much stuff there, but they won something on the night. I also had my old products there. So any warmer, like I've never done this before. I've never sold a warmer that I've used on display. But someone gave me the idea of, look, you're buying all these new warmers all the time. What are you doing with your old ones? So they said, I sell them at markets, but for like discounted price. And it clearly says that this has been used for display and blah, blah, blah. So I said to my customers, these warmers have been used simply for display or just at parties. They're going super duper cheap. I sold everything on that table because it was discounted by, even if it was just $10, everyone wanted a bargain.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And I'd never done it before, so I didn't know how it was going to go. But everyone wanted it. All the warmers went, the diffuser shades, buddy clips, you know, most of it was brand new, but the warmers I'd had used prior. So that was nice to just get rid of the ones I didn't want, because you can't really gift them to people as presents, of course. You can just give them to your friends and say, here, I have one. Yeah. And then you're killing your sales there too. So, yeah, it was nice to just do that. But I had a really fun night.
I think the big thing about it is like the expectations that you had going into it. You didn't have expectations. You were like, I'm just going to do it. And like, if nothing else, my customers, because Nat's got an awesome customer base. She's always had a really good customer group. She's got a really good, loyal group of customers that go just to her because of the service that she provides. So I think like if I'm not speaking out of turn, that for you, it was all about just giving back. You just wanted to say thank you because you've been all over the world and done all these things, and it's helped your family, so you wanted the opportunity to say, look, but in return, isn't it funny that you give and then you get so much more back? Hey, so
but yeah, going into it thinking you're going to get, that's the wrong attitude. But yeah, now you said that, I had a TV up in the hall, and it was beautiful because I just wanted to show them what I had achieved because of them, and I let them know that. So there was little like a video like of photos sort of thing on the TV, and it was me and my dad on holiday, me and my husband on holiday, just the Scentsy trips, the fun and the family. So photos of you guys like at World Tour and stuff, and it wasn't boring. It didn't go on for 10 minutes. It was literally just a few, like 2 or 3 minutes of holidays and incentives and like what Scentsy's all about, basically. And then there was also a little clippet of some of the new products, because if you remember a little while ago, we had the pear warmer come out and a few other things.
Yeah.
And that was a promotional offer coming out at the same time as the catalog launch. Kind of like the Valentine's Day thing now, you know. So I had that on because obviously it's not in the catalog, people don't see it. I wanted people to see the products that they're kind of missing out on because they don't go on my website. They always want the catalog or something like that. So it was nice to show little things off like that as well.
Thank you, Nat. Has anyone got, we've got less than a minute, really quickly, has anyone got any questions that they want to ask before we go? Are we all good? Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us today. Really appreciate you giving up your time. Next week, is it next week the last week? It is, isn't it? We've got a booking blitz. So be here because it'll be fun. We'll have a booking blitz together for an hour, 40 minutes.
Before we go, if any of you can at least bring one of your teamies with you onto these Zoom calls, it will just make it a bit more fun, especially for the booking blitz.
Yeah.
If you can just get one of your teamies on here. I know it's hard, but just say how much fun you're having, that you get to chat with Carly and other teamies. Yeah, if you can bring one person, then it'll double our numbers.
All right, guys, I'm going. We'll see you soon.